pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. If they find themselves in this position today, they got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Hero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1 home. High chopper over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. First offering on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Albert Almora is the second out of the opening frame.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
あ、改めてこんばんはです。名前はあれなんですか、健太さんでいいんですかね、読み方としては。
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled off. Just underway in Arlington.
ああ、確かにこの YouTube の名前ってなんか変に逆になったりしますよね。
Cubs are down in order. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
しかもダルビッシュ有と対戦です。
how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now in the box, Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off here.
これまた偶然ですね。
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
顔とかこの投げ方とかよう似てますよね。
Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
You have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Forsythe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And another foul ball. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. Usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The next 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
球種ね。ちょっと待ってください。
Batting third, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
球種はこんな感じですね。スライダー、カット、ツーシーム、カーブ。まあでも豊富ですよね。
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
なかなかいいカーブですね。わお。強烈ですけど、真正面で。
Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's gone just 2 for 13.
Ah, でも今日から開幕ですもんね、本格的に。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And it's fouled away.
確かにそれはね。
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
結構でもローカライズするのは莫大な費用かかるみたいですけどね。
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that.
Yeah, he found a good result right there. The pitcher actually executed right there.
Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Chu at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So striding in, Ian Happ. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one they're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1-0 pitch on the way. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Here it comes on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joey Gallo will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Gallo, the runner at second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Choo Originally from South Korea, he's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That's shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here it comes now to Andrus. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that retires the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Jason Hayward, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the call, the third baseman, Chris.
Man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded to short. There is Andrus. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Almora. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate.
ケンさん、改めてこんばんは。ちょうどダルビッシュと対戦してます。
And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Wisdom leads off second with nobody out. Fastball called for strike two.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
なんかそういう話は聞きましたね。
Digging in, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
まあでも
And a
実際にちょっ
slider
と
tails
確認は
outside
して
for
ない
ball
んで、
one. One out and a runner on second base. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
あれだけ派手に電撃移籍しましたからね。
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Logan.
Up next for the Rangers, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. First and second now, one man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. first pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
なんかこのダルビッシュの伸びのあるストレートがまたリアルですよね。
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Darvish pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
ボールっぽいようなちょい低いですかね。
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be
strike here 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
しまった。手が出てもた。完全なボール球でしたね。見逃してれば押し出しでしたね。落ちるか。落ちた。同点タイムリー。
The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now, Dero, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Gallo, a Nevada native, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute super.
Reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo, swinging a hard liner to center field. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in. The second he stepped into the box, puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
In now, Elvis Andrus. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And it's in there. Base hit. Chu ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily. And they lead now by 4.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in a game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will get all the way to the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Digging in now, Nomar Mazara hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. High in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 6 and the Cubs 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Rockney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. And then I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Forsythe leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Almora is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Ronald Guzman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to play way too often.
0-1, here's the pitch. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Miller on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken there by Cabrera. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ian Happ.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Oh, いいですね。
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Chu. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Mike Montgomery will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he misses there, 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a
batter,
fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
ミツレコさん、野球しすぎ。
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Albert Almora lifted in the air out to left field. Gallo has a read on it, one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Changeup called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Zobrist is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 to him now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he popped him up. Rizzo onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Almora is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jeff Mathis. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 2 for 3. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs.
Your
Jeffrey
attention,
Springs
please.
will come on
Now
in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One pitch on its way. Popped up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail here at 6-2. Stepping into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Ronald Guzman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 2 to the Rangers designated hitter. Joey Gallo waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Guzman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2 out with the man at first. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ian Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The Rangers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Chu. And he tracks it down. A nice run and play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
To third. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Rangers 6 and the Cubs 2. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Ready now, Patrick Wisdom. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Wow. Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a deep drive. Looking up is Contreras, and it's gone as they add still a solo home run
just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jet Bandy will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 28, Jet Bandy.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Hayward. That one's out of here. Back to back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Odor will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Rangers, number 12, Odor.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal.
Now batting, Asdrubal Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Rangers lead this one 8-2. Jet Bandy will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Rangers, now catching, number 28.
Rougned Odor will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep. And at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. The Rangers finish the job and complete the series sweep of the rivals at home.
Well, the ball was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Texas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Shelby Miller gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Darvish struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
では、お疲れ様でした。では。